The four gentlemen that you see behind me here are here today after performing way over 1,000 shows, 22 countries, all across North America, backwards and forwards. And finally, they are here in Los Angeles, in our studio, and we should all be ready for a real thrill. Please welcome the Moffatts.
Being in a band, you get to do a lot of cool things that not a lot of people get to do. A couple years ago, young kids our age really didn't get the chance to actually get on the radio and prove people that they could really play instruments. I think that being in a band, you get to show everybody that young musicians as well can play.
It's the most incredible feeling to walk on stage, strum an open chord, and just hear the crowd erupt. For the first 5 seconds, you don't even remember what you're there for. You forget most of the part of the first song, but it's pretty cool.
It's written all over my heart, my soul. I can let it know, I can let it show, I can let it go. It's written all over my heart and soul. If I could, I'd let her know, I'd let her know. Well, I have seen the face it.
It's a great feeling when you go up on stage and you can play music and the fans enjoy that music, and it's just, and being 14 or 15, that's an amazing thing to think about.
Thank you very much.
When we were in the studio, we were recording 4 songs with Glenn Ballard. He's an unbelievable keyboard player. I just learned quite a bit. We had a lot of fun.
I'm struck by the fact that they are really excellent musicians and really quite seasoned as a unit. When you add to the fact that they're 14, and 15, it really becomes kind of an extraordinary event.
I cry myself to sleep again tonight, 'cause I cannot hold you tight.
Well, I think Misery really points in the direction that the Moffatts are going in terms of a more sophisticated sound. If I heard that song and didn't know who they were and their ages, I would think they were much older. I mean, I don't think it's something that they can't own because they're so young. But it certainly, I think, points to the fact that this is a real band that I think should have real credibility beyond the fact that they're young.
Misery is what I feel when you're not around, so I can't hear. Misery is what I feel, it's what I feel. Misery is what I feel when you're not around, so I can't hear. Misery is what I feel, it's what I feel. Life is such a funny thing. You never know what it'll bring. You know I'm just taking it day by day.
I think photo shoots are very cool. Sometimes they're tiring because you have to smile and look awake for a lot of hours of the day. One cool thing about doing photo shoots is you get new clothes. I mean, that's how you can get fashion influences, different ways you can look. That's really important. I mean, you can't look the same in every photo, so if you have different influences, the way you look, then leaves people saying, wow, what is he going to look like next month?
I like going to award shows, seeing all the fans. It's going to be very cool to go and see all the other entertainers. There's so many different elements to being a performer. You know, you have recording, shooting videos, playing live, promotion, press, and everything is so different in its own way. And so it's all just a learning experience. I enjoy every single part of it. Miss You Like Crazy is, it's a ballad, and it brought us to Europe, to Germany, and it went #1 in many countries. I think it's a great song.
I miss you like crazy.
But when we came back to America, we take advantage of our football time. We just went over to Venice Beach. There's no better place to play football but on the water. We had a great time there. Played for like 2 hours. Venice Beach is very nice. What we would like to accomplish is making somebody from having a bad day to having a good day by listening to our song on the radio or seeing it on TV. Anything that we can do to help somebody in some aspect would be an incredible accomplishment.
I think the sky's the limit for the Moffatts. I think what we're looking at is not a young teen phenomenon, or not only that, but really there's an opportunity here for this to carry on for their entire lives. So they really are very much about growing and learning as musicians and challenging themselves. So I think because of that spirit and because of their inherent musicality and talent as writers, the sky's the limit. They're going to be a significant band and will be a force of music for some time.
Why won't you let me love you before we run out of time? If love is so strong, why won't you take the chance before our time has gone? If life is so short, if life is so short.
They're exuberant and they're kids, but they're kind of not. When they get in the studio and they get on their instruments, they're musicians.